Hello and thank you for joining me. Today I want to talk about a very hot issue, an issue of equality, especially between genders, men and women. A lot of debate has been generated, a lot of conflicts, misunderstandings. So I want to add to the board of knowledge so that maybe somewhere, somehow, it can help someone understand what equality is. I believe in equality between men and women. But today it appears people seem to misinterpret equality. Equality in the world, or equality out there, and equality in the household, they are different. People confuse equality with the roles that men and women play in a household. Those things are different. We are equal, but we play different roles in a household. That's how I understand equality. Now, each role that is played by each one of us must be respected. That's equality to me in the household. If a woman does her chores, a man should not despise them, thinking that their role is more important. If a man does their chores, a woman must not despise them, thinking that she is playing more crucial roles. We are equal, but with different roles. We were created like that, and it stands. Now, I will start to explain equality from the perspective of God himself, because he's the one who created us. You know, when God created male and female, he created them equal. There is no doubt about that, and there's no argument. In Genesis 1, verse 27, I shall read. God created human beings in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. I will repeat. God created human beings in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. Thus, before the physical creation, God in the spiritual realm, he had created human beings, both male and female, equally. Of course, when it came to the physical creation, God started with Adam and then Eve. That's in chapter 2. But in chapter 1, we were created at the same time, equally, and in the image of God. Now, if we, men and women, were both created in the image of God, we are equal. I don't know who gave men the belief that they are more equal. As we saw in the early days, in the past, a man and a woman could be in the same post in companies, but a man earning more. That was warped view, because God created us equally. So we are equal. And now we come to the world. The way I view equality in the world around us, out there, not in the household. I will end with the household, but now I'm talking about in the world we live. Still, we are equal, very equal. But equality must be based on merit. It is not equality when one gender is preferred just because of their gender. That's not equality. That's not equality. In my view, in the world out there, men and women should be offered equal opportunities because we are equal. I agree. If there is a job, girls, the girl child, the boy child, men, women should feel free to apply and be treated equally, given the same chance. If the girl performs better, let her get the job. If the boy performs better, let him get the job. If the man performs better, let him get the job. If the woman performs better, let her get the job. Not to say, okay, the man has done better, but we are going to take the woman to please feminists and gender activists. That's not gender equality. It's actually an inequality. So we are equal. Opportunities should be equal. If we are at the same grade in the same company, we should earn the same wages because we are equal. If a woman is senior, she should earn more than a man because she is senior. She has a better grade than a man. That's equality for me. There are no jobs that should be said they are for men. There are no jobs that just should be said they are for women. That's equality out there. Let someone choose to say, I do not want this job. I want this job. Now, coming to the home, like I said, we are equal, men and women, in the eyes of God. But God specifically gave us different roles. No one should then despise the other's role, saying they are inferior to my role. Because a woman cannot perform the chores that a man performs because of how we are made. A man cannot carry a child because they do not have a womb. You see. So equality in the home, to my understanding, is respecting each other's role. You know, if I have billions, millions, and I'm not married, or I do not have a female partner, I cannot make a child. It doesn't matter I carry the seed, but I need the other half to make a child. So in that respect, we are equal. The woman carries the child, I carry the seed. We meet, we make a child, and then it happens like that. The mother should not feel that she plays a superior role in the making of a child because she is the one who carries the child and the man doesn't. A woman carries the child in the womb. A woman carries the pregnancy within her body. I carry the pregnancy in my mind for the 9 months, supporting my woman, my wife. That's what equal partners do, respecting each other's specific roles. If a man chops wood, he should not come home and say, I do more because I have the power and energy to chop wood while you can only sweep and cook. We are equal. That's my role because I'm given the strength by God. The woman does what is proportionate to her strength. A woman is a caregiver. The man cannot nurture a child the way a woman does. But in raising the family, we are equal. I should provide as a man, while the woman, yes, she can provide, but her primary role is to nurture the child. We are equal. What I bring, whatever I bring, no matter how much, it constitutes 50%. whatever the woman brings, no matter how much, it constitutes 50% to make a household of equal partners. Our roles might be different, but we are equal. God himself respects that. If you read 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7, it says, husbands must give honor to your wives. Treat your wife with understanding as you live together. She may be weaker than you are, but she is your equal partner in God's gift to new life. Treat her as you should, so your prayers will not be hindered. The most important part I want to bring out is equality. The Bible clearly says, she may be weaker than you are, but she is your equal partner in the eyes of God, because male and female, he created them at the same time. So we should not confuse equality with the roles that we play in the family. Each one was given their role, but we are equal partners, as God pronounces here in the book of Peter, 1 Peter. So equality in the home and equality out there, they are different. But the bottom line is we are equal, whether in the household or outside. But what needs to be done is to seek understanding as to how we should treat this issue of equality. You can't say because you are a manager, a woman who is a manager out there, you want to come in the home and be the manager, the head of the house. No, the head of the house is the husband. But we are equal partners. It's just like even in a partnership business, partners could be equal in terms of their contribution and their standing. But even if they are equal, they choose an executive director who acts as the figurehead. Yes, the husband and wife are equal partners in their marriage, but the husband was appointed the figurehead, is the figurehead. The wife should give her that position. But being a figurehead does not mean you are the boss. You do everything, you decide everything without consulting your other equal partner. You make your decision in consultation with your wife because you are equal partners. But out there, we compete. In the household, we do not compete. Out there, we compete on equal terms. If we are both qualified, we attend interviews, we are given equal opportunities. Let the best win. Not to select based on gender, to say, oh, now 3 boys have passed, so we have to pick 3 girls even if they have failed. That's not equality. So, on a parting note, I say, men and women, we are equal. Out there, we are equal. We should be afforded equal opportunities. We should not be discriminated based on gender. In the household, the husband and the wife are equal, even though their roles are different. Yes, their roles are different, but in terms of contribution to make sure that the household stands, each one of the partners contributes 50%. It's not in the amount that you bring or the amounts that you bring, but the contribution you bring. Because if a man has billions, many properties, without a wife, without a woman, there is no marriage. So, yes, we are equal. But let's know that equality is not the same as the roles we play in the institution of family. So feminists out there, do not bring equality which applies in the world to the household, they apply differently. If we understand that difference, we save our marriages, we save our world, we save the community we live in. It becomes a peaceful one. Thank you.